We're back. We're fucking back, baby. Episode 5 of season 2. Always right. Says when they're wrong. I'm your host, Luca.
Awkward
She's
silence.
nasty. She's
We got Shiz Nasty, and he goes by a new nickname this week, Johnny Two Shoes, Johnny Leadfoot. You know the
John,
vibes.
can we just discuss how you were the biggest jinx of all time in that Bucks game? When you
No, I still
you called yourself 4-4 before the game even started.
no. I was 4 for 4.
No, you had Bucks -7.
No, I was 4 for 4 because that game was fixed by Vegas. Well, I was
It
4
really was, bro. That was the most blatant shit I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, the false start at the end. It's just like
The PI? Oh my God. Call it both ways. The same shit happened earlier in the game and they called offensive.
yeah. So I was 4 for 4 last week.
Okay, Johnny 3 for 4. Hey, Johnny might be back, ladies and gentlemen. He
Yes,
might
sir.
be back. Sam, do you know what you went?
Pretty sure 2-2.
Nice. I ended up 3-2. Missed one of my overs. And then I honestly don't even know what my other one. What's up?
What's that for the week? 6, 8, and 3, 8 and 4.
You?
You're 6, 8, and 1.
What are you, John?
I am 4 for 10.
That makes me 12-6, I believe. 12-6, I think. I was 9-4. Went 3-2. Good math. Okay, we're gonna get right into it this week. Shout out to my boy Ty Bernash. I fucking hate the board as well this week. I think this week is rugged. Gives me the heebie-jeebies. I don't know how to feel about it.
I hate
But
the board as well, but usually when I do best.
That is very true. I love the board the last 2 weeks. I did okay. But John, we're gonna have you step right up and fucking give us your pick of the week.
Yep. So I hate doing these bets where I bet the Thursday game, but I gotta bet the Thursday game.
Jesus
wanted-
Christ.
I wanted everything to be, but I'm
Don't do it.
I'm taking the Rams -1.
Oh my God. They're minus 2.5.
-2.5. Taking a -2.5.
I have 100 fucking bones on them tonight.
But it makes the most sense. I mean,
That's the last thing I wanted to hear, John. I was about to go hammer them at the sports book, and now I can't.
you can. It's a dude. The offensive line on Seattle is terrible. They don't have any D-backs who can play. This game makes so much sense. They got Aaron Donald on the defensive line. Who's gonna block him on that offensive line? They have gotten the most pressured out of any team in the NFL, the Seattle Seahawks. Russell Wilson is getting pounded this year. I just think this is the biggest lock I probably of the year. Up to this point, minus 2.5 Rams. I already put $100 on it myself.
Let's just move on. I don't know what I'm going to
No,
do.
that's
now.
tough. I'm gonna Luca
my-
Trends is
My
gonna
plan
take us.
today is ruined. Now I got to reconsider.
Yeah, it's tough. Luca Trends here stepping in. Following a loss under McVay, man. The Rams are 15-5 straight up and 13-6-1 against the spread. The Rams are 7-1 against the spread their last 8 primetime games. People call Russ primetime Russ. I don't think so tonight.
Lost on Thursday.
I don't
Russ.
think so. I just this is really fucked up, and this isn't something I want to be doing with my life, but
Yep, you're telling Johnny. All right. Next pick. Next, we'll be going with the Bucks first half, -6. Big spread, first half. Lock it in. Luca, just don't even think about it. Just throw. It was your original.
it's just so unfortunate because John could be going on a heater here. It's got me thinking which way or the other. I'm honestly thinking about fading him, even though my money's on the Rams tonight. That would be against the integrity of the league, integrity of the podcast.
Fair enough.
Let's
Staying
go.
with it?
I'm gonna take Rams -2.5.
All right.
And they're now going to lose. But
No, they're not.
I don't like choosing these picks before the podcast is out. But you know what? I'll show you guys that I'm the reason why the Rams covered. And we'll hope for the best.
Yeah.
On to your second pick, you mush.
I also really like this pick. This one didn't make a lot of sense to me, even though the teams both are 3-1. This team is away that I'm picking, so that could be why they're only favored by 3 points. The Bengals are still the Bengals, guys. They're not a good franchise. They're not a good team. I don't. I just don't see them winning more than 9 games this year, and I definitely don't think that Aaron Rodgers is going to lose to Joe Burrow this early in his career, especially with the momentum the Packers are building right now. I'm taking Packers -3.
Okay. Don't disrespect Joe Burrow though.
I'm not. It's his second year in the league. He's second year in the league. The Bengals are still the Bengals.
Donkey.
I'm taking Packers -3 for my second pick, and I know that's a great one. So
Yeah, that's a pretty good pick. I won't lie. But your mush, the Bengals will probably rout the Packers by 42. I guess I'll step up. This is tough. I don't like doing this ever. Going over to the Patriots at the Texans. Patriots had a tough loss last week. We just talked about it. They were rigged the whole way. They wanted not for Vegas to win that game, but in my mind, and I went off on Twitter and then I had to delete my tweets because I can't be like that. They wanted the future. They wanted for Mac Jones to march down the field with time expiring to kick the field goal, so then they could market that shit that he's the next fucking Brady for the next multiple weeks, and then make a bunch of money off it. It wasn't just that one day. They were planning for the future. Those fuckers.
yeah,
Regardless of the fact, I think the Patriots bounce back this week and absolutely roll the sorry Texans.
sorry.
I'm going to take Patriots -9. It is such a big spread. I feel like the Patriots don't cover these spreads like this, but I'm going straight down to the trends and to the stats. Mills isn't it. He's been so ineffective as a replacement. The Texans are averaging 4.5 points with Mills starting. They're averaging 150 yards, and they also average 2.5 turnovers. It's tough. I just don't think Mills has got it, and I think Patriots defense is going to kill them, and they're going to take it out big on this week. I'm also not a pick of mine, but I'm sprinkling the under. I'm sprinkling on the under. The
39?
Patriots are 10-2. It's 39. Is that what you said? Sorry.
Yeah,
The Patriots are 10-2 in the last 12 games, hitting the under. That's a little sprinkle. Not a pick as of right now, but thought I'd throw that in there.
I was gonna honestly throw the under of that game in. I like a couple unders this week, but I'm not gonna take any on the pod. First off, I just want to say I did zero research this week. I'm going straight with my nuts, all nuts picks. Whatever picks tingles my nuts, that's the picks I'm going with. That's why I picked the Bucks first half. Also, that's just like a Sammy special, the big spread first half. Bucks up. Hammer that. I didn't talk about that enough. Hammer that pick. First half Bucks. Tom Brady. Hopefully he doesn't look like a bitch this game. Second pick. I'm going with the Washington football team +2.5 against the Saints. I kind of hate it. That's why I'm picking it. I feel like the Saints should be a bigger favorite, but yeah, I don't know. I just think their defense is going to come around. They had a big win last week. Maybe it's the turning point. I don't know. I really don't know. I don't love it, but I'm taking it anyways. Washington football team +2.5.
I like it. It's all mind games when you get down to it. Sometimes you just got to do that. You got to pull that card.
Don't think, just throw.
I like it. So we're going to go to our special segment. We got down the middle, wide left, wide right. Johnny's going to get out there. We missed last week. He's going to make it up for us this week. Hopefully he's going to kill it. I believe the longest field goal was a 55-yarder from Prater.
Yep.
But you've already banked that week 1, correct?
I already hit that week 1.
So Johnny Prater up to bat next. We'll be right back.
whatever.
We're back. We're back. As you guys know, we don't know how Johnny did. I think it's a double doink. I think he hits off the left and the right post. How many times has that ever happened? It hasn't. But a lot of things don't happen, and a lot of things do happen on this podcast.
And you know what do happen? You know what does happen?
What?
Wide right.
You know
You
what
going
does
0 for 4?
is Johnny fades. So Sam's last pick was Washington plus 2.5. And with my third pick, I'm choosing the New Orleans Saints minus 2.5. It was my pick of the week, honestly, with a sorry secondary that the Washington football team has.
You have
Honestly,
this already.
those corners look like they're clueless out there. I've never seen a worse pair of corners in the whole entire National Football League.
Pick?
I'm not trolling. This was my pick of the week.
You already had it prior to picking?
Swear to God. Hope to die.
I believe you.
I told Luke all week I'm picking Saints, and Jameis Winston needs a good game. He hasn't been producing. I think he's averaging like 160 yards of passing. So I think this, with those corners in that secondary with Washington, I think Kamara will be able to open up the run game a little bit for them, and they'll start throwing some play action with Winston. And I think New Orleans easily covers this.
Thank you, John. Thank you so much for picking them. So much.
I'm actually
You're the best.
Thank
you.
I'm most confident in this pick.
Thank you so. Oh, that makes me feel like 100 times more better. Thank you. That makes me feel so much better.
We'll see.
My next two picks are looking pretty rugged. I'm not liking the board like I've already mentioned, but I'm just gonna get it over with. My third pick is gonna go down to the Giants versus the Cowboys. I believe the spread is still at 7. It is. Yep. I'm gonna go with the Giants plus 7. Shitty team. Hate it. I kind of think the Cowboys roll them. The Cowboys are looking really good. Like really good. Their defense is looking really good. And for that reason, I'm going with the Giants. It's simple as this. Danny Road Warrior Jones. He plays so much different on the road. It's unreal. Home games, he has 14 TDs, 16 interceptions. Away games, 25 TDs, 7 interceptions. All of his stats are better when he's away. He's awful at home. And the Giants are 11-2 against the spread in their last 13 road games. I'm going to take it. I think a touchdown's a lot. Like I said, I do kind of feel like the Cowboys blowout, but I also feel like the Cowboys are due just to fall apart one of these games. I think it's going to be high scoring. The over sitting at 52. That's something to think about, but I don't know. I'm feeling weird. I'm going to go Giants plus 7.
Yeah, I mean, the Cowboys are kind of rolling right now, but like, I don't love their team really. And
their defense is ridiculous right now. And that's why I think, I don't know who they play next week.
They're rolling. But yeah. All right, my next pick, I'm going with the 0-4 Detroit Lions plus 9.5 in Minnesota. I don't think the Lions are that good, but that's like just too many points for me. Like the Vikings are not a team that should be laying fucking close to 10 points. I don't think they're that good. Their defense is great. They can't score really. They struggle to score. They only put up 7 points last week. Like, just give me the points. I don't think the Lions will probably win, but give me the points. Too many points. That's basically the only reason why I'm picking it. A lot of points. A lot of points against an average Vikings team. Not even below average. They're 1-3. How can a 1-3 team be almost a 10-point favorite? Doesn't add up to me. Lions plus 9.5. Luca, you catching flies. Jesus.
John, may I go ahead of you?
Yep.
I'm going with the fade. I'm going to take the Vikings. I hate it. This is another pick I hate. I absolutely.
Fade Shiz this week? Like, Jesus.
I hate that. I hate this. Oh my goodness, I hate it. I think the Lions are due for a W overall. It doesn't really matter. Like you said, the Vikings sucked last week. What we've learned, and a lot of my picks do go on a week to week basis, but I always try to jam it in my head that week to week in the NFL doesn't matter.
It
The
doesn't.
Vikings, the
It doesn't.
Vikings are 7-0 straight up and 6-1 against the spread of their last 8 matches with the Lions. They've owned the Lions. And if anything, I think the Lions could be better than they have been the past couple of years, but at the same time, no, they really haven't. I mean, of course, the record shows that they're not, but they are playing a little bit better. They've been close in some of these games, but they've dominated this rivalry since November 2017. They've only not covered their spread the last 7 games by 1 point. I don't know. I'm just gonna stick with it. I'm gonna take the Viking spread.
I don't mind that pick. I mean, they're going to be able to run all over them, but. And we lost Sam.
We lost Sam for a second. Hopefully he'll.
No, I'm back.
Oh, he's back. Let's go.
All right, that leads me to my last pick of the week, and this pick I really like. It's the one that I wasn't the most sure about, but I couldn't. You can't give the best team in football 3 points. So who am I talking about?
Talking about the Panthers.
I'm talking about the Bills.
Chiefs.
Oh,
Chiefs.
I'm betting Bills +3. I just think. I mean, they send.
Yeah, I don't mind that pick. That's going to be a close game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they send too much pressure at the quarterback. I mean, I know it's Houston Texans, but I mean, getting a donut in the NFL is a tough task. Scoring 37 points. I think that obviously Bills defense is way better than the Chiefs defense this year. Chiefs defense looks lost, honestly. So I think that the Bills will be able to put up more points than the Chiefs will. Just judging on, I think it's just going to be a high scoring game, but I think the Bills just score more. They cover this pretty. They might even win outright.
All right. I don't mind that.
do we know if Stephon Gilmore's playing this week?
No, he's not back till week 6.
All right. I got to make my last pick. Give me the Raiders -5.5. Just because I'm in Vegas. It's my first week in Vegas. That's basically the only reason why. I told you these are all homer picks, nut tickling picks this week. So we'll see how it goes.
I like that pick though. I mean, Fields hasn't done much.
No, the Bears are coming off a win. They think they're hot shit. Fuck them. They ain't shit.
No.
And then the Raiders are coming off a loss, actually. Yeah, so even they're going to bounce back at home.
Chargers, and it's against the Chargers. Chargers are a top 5 team in the NFL right now. Fact.
Bro, they could win their division. They low-key could win the division over the Chiefs. Like,
Yes, they could.
not out of the question. It's really not out of the
all.
question.
I know.
That conference is stacked.
Receivers are great. Defense is great.
So stacked.
Quarterback is great. Running backs are great. Chargers are a great team.
Yeah, they're good. I love Herbie. Big Herbie guy.
I don't like doing this, but I'm gonna add another pick as well. No, I'm not fading you.
Probably should. So that's been the trend today.
I didn't know about it prior. It wasn't even on my mind. But the Titans really screwed me last week. They really did. Lost a good amount of money on them. It was dumb. It was a dumb pick. I'm gonna ride back with them. AJ Brown is active. Came out today. I'm gonna take the Titans -4.5 against the sorry Jaguars. I don't know. I think so. I would say last year the Titans were one of the biggest dark horses last year.
Yep.
And I also think they were a dark horse this year until the first couple games, and now they're the biggest fraud of the league.
Yep.
All around. I think they shut everybody out, shut everybody up this week, and I think they rolled the Jags. I think they're pretty pissed about last week. I think they're pretty pissed about how they're sitting at 2-2. I think they cover the -4.5 by a lot. I'm just gonna keep it simple. I don't know.
Urban Meyer Urban Meyer's like Urban Meyer is weird.
Joke of a
Urban
coach.
Meyer's weird.
Yeah.
He's weird.
And I
Joke
think
of
we
a-
should all agree that you should be fading them every week. So
You should. That's a great pick because the Jaguars, their whole team thinks that their coach is an idiot.
you didn't agree with me at the beginning of the pick.
I thought
No,
about it because
They're probably afraid they're gonna.
Titans stink, but
Urban Meyer's gonna be peeking in on them in the locker room.
Yeah.
yeah, he has no say in that team anymore.
I don't know. I just been thinking about it, and I think that's I don't know. It's instinct. It was right off the dome, but I think that's maybe one of my most confident picks of the week after I really think about it. Ty was asking for some
Yo,
picks this
Luca.
week. Yeah. What's up?
Can you hear me?
Huh?
I'm gonna do a quick segment, not even really segment. You can just put the picture in. I'm just gonna put a $5 parlay of all of our picks. 1 week we have to go undefeated, right?
Mm-hmm. Wait, you're saying all of our 4 picks? Hello?
Every one of our picks together combined in a parlay.
No.
If
I mean,
Why?
I'll do it. It's $5. But like, no, that's not gonna happen. Come on.
it's my money.
Okay.
You don't have to pay.
I'm just letting you know. I mean, I can't. I'll carry my weight on this podcast parlay every week. I don't know about the rest.
I'll parlay mine. Mine are. I'm going 4 for 4.
I parlay my picks every week.
I'm going 4 for 4.
Okay,
Let's
buddy.
call it the PP, the weekly PP, the weekly podcast parlay.
Okay. Now, how about next week? We all give our most confident picks and we parlay that.
Money
Okay,
line.
we'll do that too. But this week I'm doing all of them.
That's fine. I'm okay with that. I don't know if I gave 4, 5, 6 picks. I don't know what I did. I think I gave 5. I don't really know. John really threw me off. The Rams are losing tonight. I'm so pissed. But I am opting into the Lucky Larry 7 sweatshirt on the Barstool Sportsbook app. Bet over $100. Get the sweatshirt no matter what this week. Pretty excited about that. Hey, I win some money and I get a free sweatshirt. And that, sure, take it.
Good for you,
Anything
bro.
else? Anything else, you rats?
No, let's go.
Checking out from Sin City, baby. Sin City.
It's a little Vegas rat. He's now officially
My,
Vegas Knight.
Oh yeah, always right beside him, John's mom.
Thanks for tuning in to episode 5. Appreciate the love, everybody. Have a good one.